Little used to do it raw, with no baby powder or nothing. He catch you doing, and then you go like that, because that was a move back in the day.
And then he would like spin, like it would be like this, and then come around, and then put his head down.
And that's when I told you,
like
that's when I told you the guy went like this to him, pow, with his head in there. And that's why, oh no, it wasn't him, it was Carlos. That he was battling that guy, and the guy went like this, and he did that move, and he went under Carlos, and he went like that to Carlos with this. And Carlos warned him, he tried to sucker punch Carlos, and Carlos had to lay him out. That's Blackie Carlos, Fernando's brother. And he yeah, the red light. Yeah. And he kept dancing, you know, the guy's laying on the floor. Yo, that was cool the way he did that. And that's the way he was. Just keep dancing. If he gets laid out, just keep dancing.
I'd be like, fire.
Yeah, yeah.
The dude's rolling, hat's rolling,
That's real. I told you, Tiny. Did I tell you that? I told you.
All those dudes train the boxers. They're all.
That's what I told you. When we used to go 10 deep, Little Jackson, Carlos, Miguel, Fernando, Little Dave, everybody that was in our crew was into Golden Gloves boxing and stuff, you know. So if we went to a rock jam and we didn't know the guys were anything, like I told you, they started talking smack while we were walking in, and then we started dancing. They thought we were fools, and they tried to sucker punch you. It's an art, not a fight. It's an art. And they made a mistake. They swung at the wrong guys. These guys were Golden Glove boxers, you know. And if you took a swing at them, I remember one guy, he hit Carlos Blackie in the face. And Carlos just looked at him, and you had to see the other guy. He like panicked so bad, like he didn't know what to do, whether to run or he was gonna faint. And Carlos just one time, boom, and he kept yeah, man, I was the shit back then. And you know, that's why when you rock and you're gonna throw a punch at somebody, you better be careful because you don't know who that guy is. He could be a 10-degree black belt, man. Like I said, it's not a fight. It's an art. It's a dance. If you get beat, go home. Listen to your music. Study your music. Study your burns. Try to pick up little things from people that you see. Use them in your repertoire. You know, put them in your repertoire. That way, you know, you have a little more, because you can't go in with the same burn. You know, you can't do that. It's just stupid. You know. So you pick up little pieces and you put, okay, I could do this, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do this, and then I'll go down, then I'll come like that, and I'll go bam, you know? Just use different things. Just keep moving, doing different things.
This dance is not an easy dance. You really have to do your homework.
Well, that's why I'm saying you gotta study. That's what I'm talking about. Study the music.
This is from dancing, kid. You know what I'm saying? I used to get up stage, but I had to hold on to the walls.
I told you guys over the phone. Remember I told you guys over the phone that when we used to dance, man, we couldn't even get up the next day. And we had to go to school. We had to go to school. We couldn't go to school. We'd rather cut school and go to Highland Park or something and sit over there and chill with a girl all day. Because you couldn't walk. You couldn't get up. You couldn't move. Yeah.
Shit was like throbbing, man, throbbing. That was all the up and down.
Oh man, so much. It was nice though. We had a lot of nice moves. I noticed you guys with the Dynasty Rockers and teaching the Dynasty Rocker way and stuff. That's real nice. A lot of kids, if they want to be rockers, that's one of the good things that they have today. We didn't have that when we was young. You know, we didn't have that. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. At least now, you guys got somebody that's showing you something that's real. That's real. It's a real art, and you're getting it for free, son. So take advantage of it. Yeah. Study it, learn it. You know what I'm saying? That's the real deal. If I had somebody like you that you teach all over the world, man, I would love that. I'd go, oh, shit, that's my best friend right there. I'm going to learn from him. I'm going to bite. Yeah. You know, like when I send you that video, you say, oh, you guys just like Little. I felt like a fool because I said, damn, you know, I forgot. That's not mine. That is his. You know, that's where I got it from, you know. I thought I was showing you something new, and it was nothing you never see. And I even told Little last night, dude, I'm sorry. They said, nah, man, that's what we used to do, man. Don't worry about it. I said, yo, I didn't mean to. No, it's okay. It's okay. But it's all good, you know. Because if you dance and you have a large arsenal, that makes you a lot better. And, you know, you keep it real. I mean, you could do nice burns and have freestyle at the same time. But at the same time, don't try to, you know, lose control of what you're doing. Try to have good balance and good control so you won't hurt anyone while you're dancing. Yeah. Some guys get a little too carried away and they're gonna do a spin. I've seen, I don't want to mention no names, but I've seen somebody come like this and do, and then when they went like this and they went like that, pow, they hit the guy in the face, and I felt bad. I said, oh man, they were doing so good. That's the only thing that messed up that clip. Yeah. You know? That's why you gotta be careful. If you think you're gonna make big moves, step back. Get all the room you need so you can do whatever it is you gotta do. You know, you have enough space, and you know, if you gotta pop, if you gotta, you know, do whatever you gotta do. But try to stay away from your opponent, man. Show your skills on the outside. That's what we used to do back in the day, right, Chuck? Yeah, freestyle.
Also impress the chicks.
Yeah, that's what we used to do.
Impressing the dudes, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I still was impressing the girls.
Yeah. Like I told you, in 71, 72, when I came back from Roberto Clemente with my dad, and I saw Dave and Carlos and Little Jackson in them, in that circle, that's the first thing. Yolanda, Carmen, Marina, Evelyn, Iris, Margie, all those girls, that's the first thing they told me. Oh, they're so fine, they can dance. That threw a log in my fire. I said, Yeah, and I started following Little D around. That's how it all happened for me, you know? And that's why everyone that tries to learn this art, it is an art. It's not a big fight or walk in all tough.
I know the music because some of these dudes be breaking when it's not even time to break.
Oh, I seen Tiny's, the one you showed me today of Tiny. Oh, and you too, you was there.
In the Bronx.
Oh, the one we did with the...
By the subway station or something?
Yeah, the
water stage or something.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that. I enjoyed that. I saw Tiny doing his split again, bro. Going in the circle. I said, oh, hell.
Little fingers going on.
Yeah, oh, man. Let me tell you, that's a bad man right there.
I think he's going to get up on his fingers and walk on it.
Tiny, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not offending you.
Yeah, it's all right. It's on tape.
Are you a Dynasty rocker or a Little Dave rocker? Dynasty rocker or a Little Dave rocker?
Well, you know, I'm a...
He's a freelancer, right?
Yeah, I definitely...
He's a freelancer.
But you know what's good about that?
Even kick up rocket, Little Dave rocker.
You know, he's not wearing because I mean, Little Dave was one of my guys that I look up to. So to me, it's not really the matter of a Dynasty rocker or whatever. I mean, I have my little crew, so you know, whatever. But I'm trying to build Little Dave to get some dancers so he can have his little crew, you know. And that's really like trying to show that I support him as, you know, everything. Because I mean, he's now coming out doing something with me. And it's not only for him, it's for everybody. Like for Chucky, for you, for everybody. Just that I want to make sure that when I go out there, that the kid that I bring up, you say, those guys look like you know, almost like what we did. You know, at least you know, maybe not as much, but they got something. And the kids going out there, you like, what are you doing? You know. So you know, it's more the support and unity that I want to.
That's what I like.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I like.
A lot of people are jealous because some guys say, "Oh, I'm from the early '70s." And why is Tiny rocking with old school guys when he's not a really? I mean, like a lot of guys have this ego.
Come on, man.
But they're scared to dance a guy like Tiny because they know that Tiny.
I know. I've seen it on video. I've seen Tiny tan something up one time, and he told the guy, and the guy just went, and the guy was rocking. The guy was rocking. I see Tiny call him out, like, "Come on, right here, me and you." And the guy went. I swear to God. I'm gonna make believe like I didn't see it. Yo, what's up?
But it's a shame because, like you say, it's a dance, it's an art. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know,
it's a sweet.
Right, but it got into be once it started to be like a competition, then I started really losing interest in it. To tell you the truth, like with the burns and the ass grabbing and pulling the niggas' head to this shit. Then you know I started losing.
But that's why Crazy Rob used to have the line, and you used to have a number because you know people didn't know the name, but if you pass that line, you will get tapped and you will get out.
That's right.